Okay, so let's continue the discussion now to convertibles. Thank you for bringing me back to ECBs. Before we break for tea, my job to tell you is about FCCB. I will talk about debentures, definitely, that's a word, FCCB. Now there are three questions pending, right? One question is also now addition is miscellaneous cost, which again postly I'll answer all the three questions. Thank you for very minute questions, colleagues. FCCB stands for Foreign Currency Convertible Bond. FCCB stands for Foreign Currency Convertible Bond. Here the investment is more in the form of a bond, ma'am, Deepa ma'am, which after some time will get converted to equity. So initially it will be in the form of a bond, debt instrument. That's why we also call it as, I'll just rub this with your permission, we also call this FCCB as quasi-equity. It's also called as quasi-debt, right? Because it has characteristics of both, debt and equity. So initially it is in the form of debt, then it gets converted to equity. Dear friends, the best part of it is the conversion price is decided at the time of investment. So what really happens is, let me explain this and then we'll break for tea. When we come back, I'll start with convertibles. Right? I'll finish this NPV IRR. Please note, the initial investment is in the form of debt, and typically it comes at lower interest rates, because what the investor is looking for is capital gains. He is not looking for interest income. So thank you. What he is looking for is, yes, FCCB is even less than 1%, you may get it, right? Don't even bother, I'm telling you, you'll get it even less than 1%, because what Mr. Atul, what is the investor looking for is, okay, Mr. Krishna, I will get this shares at 30 rupees after 3 years. Maybe after 3 years, come on sir, after 3 years, the share price will be 80 rupees. So I will get something worth 80 rupees or 30 rupees. So the beauty of this instrument is, the way it is structured in mind keeping the capital gains on equity, due to which you may have very low nominal rates. Don't be surprised if you see 0.25, 0.5% as interest cost, because the capturing here is on the capital gains. But one small request, and I am looking at some esteemed colleagues whom I made today. One mistake, I'm not saying you did it, not at all, you're all very good, but normally when I talk to colleagues, and especially in the Indian front, right, I see a very big mistake coming in, which I'm quietly alarmed about. Please note, FCCB is optional conversion. Thank you. There comes a nod. I realized there was a gap. FCCB is optional conversion. What most of you all think is it is compulsory conversion. No. FCCB is optional conversion. Please understand, it is clearly an optional conversion. That technically means what? Why am I stressing on this? It technically means, sir, at the end of the period, you are going to give shares at 30 rupees. Suppose the market price is 25. You can't expect the FCCB holder to convert at a loss, because it's optional conversion. He will press for redemption. Thank you. And again, thank you. Savasura, extremely fast in nodding. Can I have the nameplate like this, the colleague there? Thanks, Sandeep. If the corporate does not have funds, sir, if the corporate does not have funds, this guy can file up for liquidation.